What up there, YouTube? Future Tony here. What's going on? Actually, no, this is past Tony. God, I get so confused. Future Tony, what's up, man? It's the ghost of Tony past here, and I'm just here to let you know that today is November 30th. I sent out the second settlement check. They haven't cashed the first one yet, but whatever. Let me see today what I do is I got some to-dos done at the coffee shop earlier. It's a new routine I do is go to the coffee shop first thing in the morning. Have some good decaf coffee. And then I work on some stuff. So that was a good time. I then ended up dropping my girlfriend off at her mom's, and then I went to the office and I was able to get some stuff done at the office. I'm actually currently, so last night I sent, I'm helping a friend out with his marketing, just email marketing. He has a ton of contacts and he doesn't do any email marketing, and he needs business right now. So I had him send me some separated lists, and I've sent out 2 today, and then I have 2 more scheduled for tomorrow. Total of like 6,800 emails are going to go out. Today I set out about 1,800 total, and I know that he's going to get business off of it because I think we got, last time I looked, there was over 40 replies. So I don't know how many calls came in because a lot of times these will turn into phone calls. So I'm meeting with him tomorrow to see the status of it, and then we're going to talk about, he said he's interested in possibly paying me to do marketing ongoing for him. So, I'm going to look at what that means, and could be a new income stream for me. But really just trying to help him out because I know it's tough in the winter, and he runs a trades business, and some of this stuff is pretty easy. So just got to know what you're doing. So that was exciting. Outside of that, I am sending in, I added some more contacts to the current campaign that I'm running, and then I have 2 more lists of emails that I'm going to be sending out. One is home shows, so all the home shows from earlier in the year. None of the last 2 we did, but previous to that, I added them all to one list, and I'm going to send them all on email. These are all leads that haven't converted yet. And then I'm going to do the same for just any lead in our system. I'm just going to send them a generic email saying, hey, we got discounts, are you interested? And then after that, I'm going to look at past year estimates. So like last year's estimates that didn't get booked. Because if you remember, I only did this year's estimates is what we've focused on so far, and we've gotten good response. We've already booked out of like the 2-week long marketing push that we did. We've already booked 1 job that is starting today, started earlier today, and then we have another like $6,800 job that's going to book for the spring. That's from the handwritten letters. We've got 2 handwritten letters, people interested from the handwritten letters so far, and then we've gotten like 4 or 5 like interested jobs ready to be booked from the email campaign, and there's still more emails to be sent out for that. So I'll do a total once I have the data in front of me. I'll do a total of how much we get from that small push that we did. Some other stuff I'm thinking about doing is I want to set up. Oops, I dropped you guys. I want to set up like an ongoing automation for any lead that gets entered into our system that sits stale for more than 2 weeks or something. Have them land into like a slow churn, like a slow nurture campaign. Because if we were able to just stay in these people's face, like we'll get more people will set up, more people will reach out. We just need some automation. So like emails will always be being sent out. Because right now it's so manual. Like if you forget to follow up with somebody, or you call all the leads in the system every day, but then after a while it's like you're not going to keep calling that person, then they just land on the back burner. And until I like do a manual email campaign, nobody's in contact with them. But if we had like regular things hitting them, maybe just once a month they get something new. It could be like a newsletter, it could be like hey, here's some discounts, it could be hey, what's going on, have you got this done yet? But if we just had something regularly hitting them, then over time, as our content, those leads turn into 10. Right now we probably have something like 2,000 just leads that have not turned into estimates, and over time that's going to be 3, 4, 5,000, 6,000, and it's like, that's just going to be, we'll get every week just be getting new business from that. So that's the big push right now, is just automation. I know I've said that before, but that's going to be one thing I'm working on. Outside of that, I'm becoming very impatient with this software development. It's nothing new, but that's just how I am. But I just want to see it completed. I want to be able to use it. I want to be able to implement I just have so many ideas in my head when it comes to the software, that it's the fact that it's just that we're still working on it is just really tough for me, because I have so many ideas. It's like I want to hire 10 more developers and just get all these things done. Like these ideas I have are golden, and I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I get that over time we can make it better. So like just get it good to the point to where we can use it. But that's what I'm trying to do right now. Get it to the point to where we can use it, so then over time we can make it better. But I do have so many ideas for new features and updates and stuff like that, that it's just like, if I had money, I would just implement them. I would just roll them out. So part of that's part of the reason why I want to possibly look into getting an investor for the business, because if I could get an additional $500,000 and I could put it all towards the development costs, I would be able to get this thing out in the next, I'd be able to get all the features in my head ironed out in the next 6 months. Whereas the rate we're going, it's going to take 6 years to get these things out. So, but the way I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to be rolling out the features. Like I'm going to roll out what's called an MVP, which is minimum viable product, meaning you roll out something that can be used, but it's not great. So it's like you can start using it, you can start getting feedback, and then you work in the background on feature updates as you use it. And then you roll those updates out into it, and then you get more feedback, you work on more updates, and you roll those features out into it. And my goal is to get the MVP done, get a round of testing done before the end of the year. That's seeming impossible now that it's December. I'm going to, once I have it tested and I can start testing it and show some traction with it, meaning it's out, it's being used, we're getting feedback. Once I can show that, I'm gonna put together a pitch deck and I'm gonna start pitching investors, because I just feel like it's too good of an idea and the execution is almost there, and we have a really unique brand. There's no reason for us to go as slow as we have been going. So that's where we're at. So I don't know. That's all I really have for you guys tonight. I wish you all happy holidays. Hope you have some good food. Over and out. Tomorrow's December. And actually, this is Tony Vlog 45. I know I put last one as 45, but I edited it because it was actually 44. This one's 45. You guys have a great day. Bye, future Tony.